What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roca. So, in today's video, I'm giving you guys my undefeated Crystal Beast deck profile. Still weird saying that because I'm so used to playing heroes. Nevertheless, make sure this deck profile get 1,000 likes or two super things. As always, the video go. Well, 500 likes, the video go. 1,000 likes would be awesome. But yeah, man, this video I'm gonna give you guys the straight to the point deck profile. And I'll show you guys the combo that makes this deck insane towards the end of the video. So let's get to the list and shoot straight into the video. So, we're doing three Crystal Beast Sapphire packages, staple at three. You want to run three, no exceptions. It makes the deck work. One of every of the regular Crystal Beast, so one Ruby Carmichael, this card is very important, combos. One Mammoth, one Turtle, one Topaz Tiger, one Cobalt Eagle, one Amnesty Cat. Now, these are all really good. A lot of people don't like to run these because they're bricks. And while they are bricks, they can do a lot of cool stuff. So Amnesty Cat, when you have cards like Mystic Mine on the board, you can just play Mystic Mine and poke your opponent for damage until they lose. Crystal Beast Cobalt Eagle, when you have Mystic Mine on the board again. If you're in a deck out game, you can keep top decking Crystal Beast cards for you won't deck out and your opponent to deck out. Turtle, man, you can attack and put them in defense mode. Like the rest of them are mid. However, these two are very cool and they can definitely win you games in a scenario where you're relying on Mystic Mine to win the game. One Rainbow Dragon. I know some builds probably like two. I like one because all you really need. You don't want it to brick this card. The thing about Rainbow Dragon is if you open it up, depending on the hand, it's bad. But at the same time, if you open it up, depending on the hand, it's good. So I think one is good enough. Two Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragons because that's pretty much give you a guaranteed combo. And we're running off the monsters with 3D Shifter. Best hand trap of the format, in my opinion. It craps on the entire meta. It doesn't affect Crystal Beast, which is right you want to run it at 3. At first, I wasn't running it because I didn't really know how to utilize it properly. However, after some consistent play testing at locals, yeah, the car is getting ran at 3. So, yeah. So that's all for the monsters. Spells, one Necro Valley, one Mystic Mine. These are the only field spells I ran. In my last undefeated build, I did run the original Crystal Beast spell, field spell. However, it is good, but these cards are just metagame. These cards crap on the metagame. Necro Valley craps on Tearlaments and every majority of the decks in the meta. Mystic Mine is just toxic, and the way I see it, Konami left Mystic Mine for a reason. If it's in the metagame, might as well play a deck that can utilize it, and Crystal Beast is just that. So 1-1 is all you really need for the main deck. One Card by the Grave is good, stop the hand traps. Two Phyllis Burial Goods for the Crystal Beast trap. I think it's Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, so that way you can add the Mystic Mine or Necro Valley. This deck gets Necro Valley almost guaranteed first turn, damn near every turn. So that's really good. Two Awakening the Crystal Ultimates. This is arguably supposed to be played at 3. I like 2 because without the combos, it's a brick, and it's searchable with Rainbow Bridge, so you really only need 2, honestly. I never found myself needing the third one. 3 Rainbow Bridge, card is insane. It's the best card in the deck. Hands down, that's the Awakening Crystal because it searches almost everything you need. Counters, traps, whatever. 1 Crystal Beacon for the combo. 3 Crystal Bond, second best card in the deck. Literally, this gives you free Baguska. Like, this card's insane, bro. It gets you Rainbow Dragon. It gets you whatever you need, bro. It's insane. 3 Dark Ruler more because his deck can play it. At first, this was Nibiru. I was testing Nibiru over this. However, I don't like Nibiru. Like, I tested it and I realized Tearlaments can play around it and a lot of decks can play through it. However, this Dark Ruler more stops decks from this making those break my board or bust type fields. So this is good. You probably can cut it if you guys don't want to run it. However, I'm liking it. So I'm going to keep it in for now. This could potentially be super poly, but I like the variety of just having the option to stop this just in case my opponent, because you never know, the metagames, people are playing Barons, they're playing all kind of stuff, and Dark Ruler can just get you there. Best card in the deck, 3 Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. Yeah. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. If this card ever gets hit, this deck dies. This literally makes the deck. This is the Crystal Beast version of Sky Striker Engage. Like, we could possibly play with just one of these. However, we need 3. You want to see this every game. The popping, the searching, it's just too good. It's a board breaker. Yeah, this card's insane. You run 3, no exceptions. 1 Rainbow Bridge of Salvation for the full of very goods. Now, this is where my build different. Outside of me running the, because this is the combo version, obviously. I know there's the Conclave Control version that runs 3 and 2 or 3 and 1. Since I'm running the combo build, my whole goal is to set up a break my board or bust type field first turn. I like it like this. Like, A lot of the times I'm opening Crystal Miracle, so if I do set up my board with like Appaloosa, Crystal Miracle, and Necro Valley, I'm 9 times out of 10 in this metagame, I'm gonna win. That's how I win a lot of my games. I do like Crystal Conclave, however, I've rarely found myself wanting more than one. So I think for the combo build, this is the best type of scenario you can run, in my personal opinion. 40 card main deck, you guys already know how it is. I like 40 for consistency purposes. Now to the extra deck. Oh, it's kind of sloppy, but you guys saw Super Poly. That's for the side deck. Anyway, this card's insane. Ultimate Crystal Mermaid Dragon Overdrive. The fact that during a duel, you can bring them out when you have all 7 in the graveyard by just banishing 7 with the Mermaid Dragon is insane. A lot of the times I've utilized this during the main phase 2 just by bringing him out. And if I couldn't OTK my opponent because of Mystic Mine or something, I just reset the field and my opponent loses resources. That has won me a couple of games. Overdragon, he's just for the combos. So these pretty much staples. You're gonna run these in every Crystal Beast deck regardless, unless you're running the Crystal Conclave Control build, which you don't need to run these. But in most combo versions, you're gonna run these, no exceptions. One Nightmare Unicorn, staple. IP, staple. I like that because with the combos you're running, you're gonna end on IP, and you want an interruption with Nightmare Unicorn. Cross Sheep is insane. You can bring back Ruby Carmichael and just pop off. Tirabuni, Brogan, it's insane. Let's see, Appaloosa, it's insane. Cause when you do the combo, you end on Appaloosa, IP, depending on your hand. Lightning Chidori though. Lightning Chidori is really good. I was looking for this card for a while now. However, I couldn't find it, and I finally got one. And even though I haven't utilized it in tournament play just yet, I love this card. It's insane. 2 Pegasuses make it. You want to run it, no exceptions. Dugars for the combos. Gotta get Cowboy because it's insane. You can win in time. Abyss Dweller. Tornado Dragon. Number 41, Baguska. Predaplant, Duraceblia, and Starving Venom. Round off the extra to 15 cards. Yeah, this has been running me really good. It's really a toolbox deck, I know, honestly. And now for the extra deck, we have 3 Nibiru's, 1 Feather Duster. No, sorry, not the extra, the monster side deck. 3 Nibiru's, 1 Feather Duster. I like these for like Nibiru's is mainly for rogue decks. Against the meta it doesn't help, but against a rogue it helps. Feather Duster for the mine out. 2 Mystic Mines. You really don't even need Feather Duster for the mine out because Feather Duster, this deck doesn't lose the Mystic Mine, but Feather Duster is good for back row heavy decks. I'm siding in 2 more Mystic Mines depending on the situation, scenario, if I have to win in time. Like, for example, if my opponent's gonna make a big board, you can literally go Mystic Mine. Okay, you negate this one, Mystic Mine again, and you can just bring out your Amnes Cat and poke for damage until either time is called or until they lose 8,000 life points. 2 there can only be ones, broken. 1 Metaverse around Mystic Mine, 3 evenly matches, and 3 Super Polys. So yeah, I think my side deck is really good. It's really powerful. Let me just show you guys the simple combo popularized by Dula Cypher, so shout out to him. All you really need is Crystal Bond and Rainbow Bridge of the Heart. That's pretty much full combo. And there's multiple ways to get these cards in your hand. So essentially what you want to do is, you can play this if you want, just to get on the field. Crystal Bond. What I always do is pick Crystal Beads, Rainbow Dragon in the back row. You're going to add Pegasus. You're going to add Pegasus to your hand. Normal summon Pegasus. You're going to pit a level 3 in the back row. So let's pit Turtle in the back row. You're going to go ahead and move my camera up a little bit. You're going to use your Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon effect to banish, to special summon your, really any level 4. You can go Cobalt Eagle. And you're going to add your Rainbow Dragon from your deck to your hand. You're going to use your Remembrance of the Heart effect to destroy your Pegasus, to go ahead and add your Crystal Beacon in the hand. Or if you don't have Beacon, you can always add Awakening Ultimate Crystals. However, Beacon is just good because that way you can just do it. Play the Beacon. Special summon Ruby Carmichael for the deck. Bring out Ruby Carmichael. Her effect. If it's special summon, you can special summon as many ones from the back row as possible. Bring out these 2 from the back row. And you guys can see, you guys are in a good position. You're going to use your Rainbow Dragon effect again to go ahead and pit another Crystal Beast in the back row. We can go ahead and pit back Topaz Tiger. You're going to go ahead and link these 2 off into, let me go ahead and find it right here. Cherubini, send another level 3 to the graveyard. So what you're pretty much doing in this combo is just fueling all 7 to the graveyard, so that way you'll have the best plays as possible. And then you're gonna go ahead and link, overlay these two into Dugaris. Use Dugaris effect. Sorry about that. Keep knocking my camera out of the way. Dugaris effect, special summon a monster, skip your next main phase, bring out Pegasus. Pit another one in the back row. We're gonna go ahead and pit Amber Mammoth. And then we're gonna go ahead. We have all 7 now, so at this point we can go ahead and link these 2 off into. We're gonna go ahead and make our cross sheep now. We're gonna use our Rainbow Dragon effect, bring himself out. You're gonna fusion into your Rainbow Over Dragon. You're gonna use cross sheep effect to bring back your Ruby Carmichael. Use her effect to bring back 2 more guys. And at this point, you're in a really good position. You got all 7 already, so you're gonna go ahead and either you're gonna go Appaloosa for sure. So you're gonna go Appaloosa for like 3. That's typically what I do. Sometimes I go 4 depending on the scenario. You have 3 counters on that, and then you can overlay these 2 into like Baguska or Abyss Dweller depending on the matchup. Or you can just get rid of these 2 for IP. It really all depends on the deck you're playing against, if you're going to game 1 and game 2. If I'm going first, typically I make Baguska, pit Rainbow Over Dragon in defense mode. Or depending on the hand, I find a way to get Necrobattle. But typically with this NM board, bro, they had to deal with 3 negations because of IP and a solid negation because of Baguska, and then in your following turn, you're going to OTK. Or if you want to feel ballsy, you can just make IP and go off from there. So this is pretty much my Crystal Beast deck in detail. Post your thoughts and opinions about this video in the comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. If you guys want to subscribe more, subscribe more. It's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next one.